Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Career Mode. This is episode number 7. We are really flying away with these episode numbers. I mean, my goodness, we're already on episode 7 and the series has been going on for like long enough. There we go. I thought it was a week and a half, but then it was only a week and a half ago 2K came out. Definitely not this game. Anyway, we're starting things off with a game against Ipswich in the EFL Championship. We only have 3 games for you here today because the last game is very intense and takes up the majority of this episode. So we're taking on Ipswich here. As you saw by the table, this is actually quite an important game for us. Ipswich are close to us in the table and we got to look to keep on building our momentum and remain in that first place. But we knew it was going to be difficult against Ipswich, as we can see. They got off to a good start there early on, getting a shot against us. Then it's our turn. Asambalonga gives it a good header, but unfortunately it gets headed out then for a corner that didn't lead anywhere. Asambalonga then tries to get through traffic, but he can't. Carriol takes a shot, but that gets saved and it's back out there. And then we're on the shot again. Chris Cohen completely scuffs the shot. As you can tell, this was a game where we just couldn't get those shots in. Asambalonga here one-on-one with a big opportunity to put us in the lead, but unfortunately they saved it. The keeper, I believe his name was Gherkin. But what a name that was. And to be fair, I like Gherkins, and he played like a dank Gherkin, if I've ever seen one. It remained 0-0, mostly through the job of Gherkin there, and, well, it was disappointing to only come away with 1 point, but at least we got a point out of it. It could have been a 1-0 loss, but at the same time, it was a game I wish we had won. Anyway, look, it's a youth player we're signing. Wow, David, him. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, our goal, as I said at the start of the season, was to get those youth players in. Done 3 of them by just annoying the game and signing 2 completely terrible ones. But I also wanted 1 good defender because our defense is actually quite old. So, you know, that guy's pretty good, and chucked him in the squad for this game, as you're about to see. But nevertheless, we're taking on Barnsley, who, as you saw, are quite a bit down the table. So this is an opportunity to just get 3 very easy points away from home. And, well, all will be well with that. So here's the lineup for ours, I believe. Clearly not, considering I just cut away from it. There you go. Good job. Hope you had that lineup. Woo! There you go. They're missing a free kick early on. Disappointing for them. That was actually a really good opportunity to hit there. Good angle, but it just curves the wrong way. They would have had Wellenruth a beat as well if he had managed to get on the top left. We get our first shot of the game. It comes off Lansbury, and it's a header into the back of the net. An awkward bounce really made it difficult there for the keeper to save that, especially with the angle he was coming down now. But Lansbury with the header and the captain armband for this game, which he deserves. That is a lovely header. Unfortunately, the camera can't track it fast enough, but it's a good header. And the way it just dips down and that little bounce that you knew was happening just really prevented from the keeper from getting his hands on that. And oh god, down goes Bentner in the box. White takes him down. It's a penalty. Nicholas Bentner's going to step up to the spot and take this, and the punishment is a yellow card for Aidan White. Pereira, you can see, trying to push it to be a red card maybe, but it's definitely not a red card. There are more people in the box. It's not a one-on-one situation, and he is going for the ball. It's just that he completely misses it, and if he was a few centimeters maybe to the other side, that could have been a red card. From behind, Bentner steps up. Bentner buries it. 2-0. Always surprised. Lord Bentner strikes again after the incredible episode he had last time out, where it was estimated that he scores more than Adam Johnson on a school holiday, which was a very interesting comment to say the least, but you're not wrong there. Bentner manages to strike again. 2-0 up, and as you can see, the entire Nottingham Forest team are in love with Bentner. Just like all the fans seem to be in love with Bentner, and just like Papa ProJaked is probably in love with Bentner. Anyway, here we go, almost the end of the first half here. Real good attack and opportunity for Barnsley. Oh, but David gets himself involved. He gives away a penalty, and what is going to be his punishment in his first game for the club? Straight red card, off you go. I was trying to find a reason to argue against this, but you're going to see in the replay. Yeah, it was a red card offense. We'll take a look at this now in the replay. So he goes, you know, whenever it shows, yeah, he goes for it, completely runs away from his guy, and, well, he's already shot, and he just comes in and just decks him. He lands on his head, and, well, yeah, that's a sending off. We're down to 10 men now, and it's still 2-0. Wow, what a terrible penalty from Armstrong. Let's take a look at that on the replay, please. Thank you very much. Here we go. Steps up for it and hits the fat guy in the with the jacket in the crowd. Good job there by Barnsley to really try and get a little bit of positivity heading into the second half, but that just wasn't happening. And Chris Cohen here with a good run. It gets saved. Lansbury What a nice angle he comes out from to make that 3-0. The keeper was up to his feet, ready to try and stop that third goal from going in, but it was too little too late. Good job. And, well, there you go. It's 3-0 now. The game is over. Look at that. Just good angle by Lansbury and a good, I don't know, awareness. Just be able to run onto that. The keeper could have got that, but as you can see, he's just more interested in just doing a fucking backflip. That ends this one. 3-0 to us. Easy win against Barnsley, which I guess I came to expect. Random guy shakes Papa ProJaked's hand, and we move on with 3 points in this episode, putting us, I believe, back on top, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Nevertheless, this is where the intensity rises. We have Burnley in the quarterfinals of the EFL Cup. Now, you saw in the last one that it ended very intense against QPR. It was 2-2 heading into extra time, and then we just managed to escape a penalty shootout by winning 4-2. With 2 goals in 10 minutes. This one's going to be a little bit more difficult. I know Burnley are a team that are kind of struggling in the Prem, probably in this league. I wouldn't surprise me, because that's how this game likes to treat those who get recently promoted. But, well, we have to try and do our best, I suppose. Anyway, here we go. There's the team to take it on. Benton are not here. We're relying on Assam Belonga for this game. So we'll see how things go there. It's a good start for us early on. Assam Belonga takes a shot. It is saved and cleared out very early on. It would seem as if both teams were just firing on all cylinders. But thankfully, for both teams, we had good goalkeepers in the net who were stopping any shots from going in. But unfortunately, 45 minutes in, Burnley strike first. It's 1-0. And that was a really disappointing moment. Just like a gap in the defense, and they were able to execute upon it. 1-0 there. Wellenreuther does not look happy with himself for letting in that goal. It's a nice passing play, and you can see they just get past the defenders here. Sam Vokes, I believe that is, getting the goal. And I don't know what number 3 is doing. What's that? I can't remember his name, but he just goes to, instead of trying to stop the ball, he just tries to high kick Vokes in the head. So that's a good method there. 76th minute now. We're still trailing. We're looking for any chance to get back in. And this comes off the post. And Leach is there on the rebound. 1-1. Just saving us with 25 minutes. No, 15 minutes to go, I should say. Saving us from being knocked out. It comes off the post there. But it's an empty net, basically. For Leach on the rebound. Thank you very much. 1-1. And that means we're going to extra time. We went, of course, with this to QPR. Can we have the same outcome that we had with QPR? Or will we go to a dreaded penalty shootout with Burnley? You can see here, Assam Belonga. We get a counter-attack. He goes all the way, but it's saved. A weak shot means that it's saved, and that was heart-wrenching. Just to see him run all the way and for it to be saved, it just really begged the question, could we do anything to get a win in this game? But thankfully we can. Assam Belonga redeems himself. It's 2-1. We could be going through to the... Oh my word. Okay, we could be going through to the semi-finals. Cohen, fake shot, passes in. Assam Belonga takes a touch and hits it to the right-hand... to the keeper's left. Our right-hand side. It's a powerful shot and the keeper just jumps. He's too petrified to try and save it. He just jumps. Papa ProJaked is immensely happy with that. There's not long left. Surely we're going through to the semi-finals. Nope. That was stopped by Andre Gray. In the 120th minute, he stuns Turf Moor into silence and makes it 2-2. And we're going. Yeah, we're going to the penalty shootout. This is just... They're just able to just find the gap, and it's not exactly like it's a lucky shot off the post. It was going in. It's a great curve by Gray. Wellenreuther leaps for it, but he's too late with the dive, and that means one thing: we're going to the penalty shootout. This is big news because now it's not up to who performed the best for 120 minutes. It's down to who has the ability to put it past the keeper. Who can put it past the keeper the most amount of times and go through. Gray steps up first, and he just gets it in. Wellenreuther dives the right way, but he dives too high. Cohen steps up for the first penalty. He goes for it, he hits it, it's a good shot, and it's in the right-hand corner. Keeper dives the wrong way. Boyd steps up. Wellenreuther looks ready, looks poised to try and save this. Can he save the shot? No, he can't, but it goes weirdly wide. And that was a weird penalty to say the least. Assam Belonga steps up. You know that's going in the back of the net when Assam Belonga's there. 2-1 to us. We're able to get an advantage from that attempted chip. Defoe steps up now. Can he put it away? Yes, he can. Wellenreuther well and truly dives the wrong way there. Pereira steps up with no stamina. Can he put it away? Just about. It's a powerful shot to the left. And the keeper, very unfortunate to not save that. Ward steps up now. Wellenreuther has this one saved. That meant a lot there. That meant if this penalty went in, if Leacher, a man who has performed so well in this game, if he put this in, we were going through. No, it's saved. Oh, that must have been heart-wrenching. That was another heart-wrenching moment. However, we had to stop this one. If Thomas doesn't score this penalty, we're going through. Look at the run-up he takes for this. And, oh, it goes in the back of the net. But it all comes down to this one now. This is the one that matters. Lehigh, thank you to the person who corrected me in the comments for that, steps up and puts it in the back of the net. We're going to the semi-finals. Thank God. That was such an intense moment. Heart-pounding. Could have gone either way, really. But Lehigh has done it for us. We are going through to the semi-finals. It was a game that really was 50-50. It was a game that almost needed to be decided on penalties. And the keeper stuck to the spot, didn't save it. And now we're into the semi-finals of the EFL Cup, where we could face Arsenal, Watford or Spurs. Those are the three teams we could face, and we of course are the only championship team left. It is a very, very tough time for us. We'll see who we're going to face when that comes around, because as of right now, I don't know either. This is going to be a big moment for us in the semi-finals. But looking at the table right now to finish off the episode, back to the championship, back to some calm times. We are on top by 1 point over Aston Villa. Things are still looking just as intense, and it could still go either way as we look to reach January. Anyway, that is going to end this very intense episode of Career Mode. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, guys, and ta-ra.